Why, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to your news. Anyway, hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mario, Tara, Sora. Hello. Nice to see you. Hope we're all doing well. That was the phone guy call from FNAF 2, by the way, in case anybody isn't familiar. It's a nice topical reference there for you. But I hope we're all doing well. It's a little bit hot here, one could say. A nice comfortable 31 degrees Celsius. Yes, it's a bit warm, and the lack of wind today. There was a nice breeze yesterday, but it was it's died down, and yeah, it's just warm, and it's gonna get warmer. But I have a solution. On behalf of or the genius idea of my wonderful mother was she bought a neck fan. I just drape it around my neck and then it blows cold air into my face, and it's actually pretty good. I've given it a try, and it's I'm probably going to be using it when we get to the game segment today, most likely. We have a react segment first. We're going to be reacting to another Chickenninja video, but we have a game segment after that where we're going to do FNAF. So I thought, why not get the fan out? And I'll keep myself nice and cool when I'm playing. Now it does make noise. I should preface that it does make noise. So if there's a ton of like weird audio coming through my mic and it's constant and it's annoying, there isn't a great deal I can do about it. That's just the fan being a fan. There's unfortunately you're just going to have to grin and bear it. But it's not that bad, all things considered. Plus, it keeps me cool, so I can actually be here. So that's sort of the rundown today. Let me pre-gun the ads. That is not a word. I refuse to believe that that's a word. I guess that's gonna be our. Hang on. That's not right. That's crazy. Gun the ads, by the way. With the ads are hitting. That's actually insane, so I guess that's going to be our starting word then. But I do hope everybody's doing well, and I hope that wherever you are isn't as warm as it is here, or if it is as warm, that it's at least there's some silver lining that makes it more bearable. Because it is horrible here today. It's not as humid as it was last week when we had the last heat wave, but it's still nice and toasty. Which, I mean, granted, it's summer. What can you really ask for during the summertime, I suppose? But I would much prefer a nice cool breeze on a hot day like this. Don't mind me, I'm just opening a box of sandwiches right now. Because we're once again Lumen doesn't eat on stream, impossible challenge. This really is going to become an inside joke soon. I can't help it, I'm a hungry boy. You would like to have plus 30? I don't know if you would. It's painful. I mean, 18C isn't that bad. 18C feels like a mix of like warm and comfortable. If that makes sense. Like you're getting the summer experience, but it's not agony. This thing really does not want to open. There we go. That's insane. I do not enjoy existing in these high temperatures. It's just too much. How about we take an audio test of my fan? How about we do that? Let me just find the button and... No, it's because I'm British and we're not designed for high temperatures. How's the audio there? My mic isn't it's not detecting anything on Discord, but... I'm assuming that the fan noise is coming through, so... Again, not a great deal I can do about it, it's just to keep myself cool, but this thing is really nice. It's definitely one of my mum's better purchases, to put it one way. Yeah, I'll be using this periodically while I'm playing, so that'll be the audio you hear. Let's turn that off for now, I don't need it just yet. I'm just trying to get these damn sandwiches open, dude. I hunger, and these sandwiches are my source of food. Yeah, going out for a snack run today at like 30 degrees C, just under the beaming sun. Not as fun as some people might imagine. Oh good, that is still working. That's good then. We'll have a good oat. Right, let's get into Wordle, because Amerio has given us an absolutely diabolical word here. Yeah, no, of course it's not. Why would it be? Why would any of these letters flag up as even yellow? Can't believe this. This is ridiculous. I'm getting a penalty of 1 try. Not having Kibia here is proving painful. He gives me better words. Let's try ankle. Let's get a couple of vowels out there. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Well, I know it's not going to be this, but I kind of want to know where that N is going. Okay, it doesn't end with N. That's good to know. So... Ooh, that's, Okay. It's a confusing mix of letters, that's for sure. If anyone is wondering, the sandwich is ham, and that's it. Just ham and butter. No mayo, no cheese. I bought it as it is, so... They do a ham and cheese version, but it's brown bread, and I don't like brown bread. I like white bread. I know that brown bread is technically healthier for you. But, I much prefer my bread soft and without the strange flavor that brown bread has. I like bread, mainly. I have unironically enjoyed eating bread rolls without anything on them. Just a plain bread roll, just absolutely just raw donging a bread roll. That's how much I like bread. Yeah, I'm quite confused on this one. I don't think that's a word, no. I'm assuming that it's gonna be like something like this. Hi, Kibia. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. I've got hiccups. I ate my sandwich too quickly. I mean, I don't think that's a word. Ooh, that could work. There we are. There we go. Yeah, no, you can thank a Mario for that starting word. It's ridiculous that I was not sure that was a word, but clearly it is. He's absolutely doing this shot on purpose, you know that. There we go. One more successful Wordle. Should we get a another prediction for connections right away? Why not? Too late to bet your points. It's okay. We have another Gamba right here, and you get to enjoy the blinding flashbang for a moment that comes with it. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just absolutely scranning a sandwich right now. Tell you what, while we wait for that to time out, let's bring some attention up here for a moment to the follower number up here. We are so close to the funniest number. Good old 69, old reliable. Very close. Just one more, and then there it is. Yeah, you missed 6-7. Which, probably a good thing, to be honest. For me, at least. I still love that 7TV emote, by the way. Ban me, please. But yeah, we're so close to 69, which is, I mean, aside from just this number being, like, completely crazy to me, it's also just funny that we're almost right there. Bro, I'm still just enjoying the hell out of this, this track list of Nintendo Summer Music that George sent me. Speaking of George, actually, I was thinking I would like to get him involved in something next week. I'm gonna have to ask him when he's free, if he's free on either Wednesday or Saturday, or if he's free on Fridays, then I might mix my schedule around a little bit. But I'd like to get him involved on something. Don't know what yet, but maybe a Roblox game or something dumb like that. Be nice to have somebody to talk back at me when I'm doing something when it comes to games. But yeah, those 1.3k on me winning, not a good bet. my ear is itchy. That's another downside of it being so warm today. Is my ears just feel like stuffy under my headphones. It's horrible. Community peak. We could do something like that. It's just I was gonna ask George if he wanted to get involved in like a dumb little game or something for like a Wednesday or a Saturday. Trouble is, I also want to get Hundo involved in stuff, but Hundo is only free on like Sundays and sometimes Mondays, so that kind of limits our options a little bit there. Thank you for the 30 stream streak, by the way. Is insane. I'll give you a nice quick test on the stream interrupt here. We'll see what we get. Oh, we got the frog. Lives in a free country. Yeah, and he's only free 2, sometimes 1 day of the week. Such a shame. But yeah, it's really just, it's a case of like finding a day where we can get as many people free and interested as possible. Okay, thank you to the bot for the who asked. That's insane. Force him to take a day off. Forcing him to take a day off is probably, you know, it would be easier to traverse the sun, I think. It would be easier to discover interdimensional travel via black hole than it would be to force that man to take a day off. Convincing him to rest is like... I mean, it's probably easier to explore the entire known universe. I mean, that's possible. That's also... He would still go into work with a broken leg, that's the thing. My man has a head injury from when he had a close interaction with concrete the other day. You know, he was recovering from a concussion, has refused to take any breaks. Yeah, convincing that guy to take any amount of time off, it's not possible. And he's been doing overtime this month as well. Hi, Megaman. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right, the thing just timed out, so let's get in here. Bruh. Having a good shag. That's hilarious. If for anybody who doesn't know British slang, shag is a slang term for how do I put this in a say-so fashion? For a close quarters interaction in the bedroom. There you go. There are some really weird words on here today. Let's get the hint menu up just to see the difficulty that we've been given today. 1.5. I'm not seeing how this is 1.5. I would admit, like, I'm looking at this shit and I'm seeing 3 at least. Zero proof? Like, what the hell do half of these words mean? Zero proof. A beverage contains exactly 0% alcohol. Okay, so it's an alcohol-free drink, basically, like an alcohol-free beer. Okay. No idea how well that relates to... Oh, wait. Spirit free? Define spirit free. Probably referring to spirits. Is in the alcohol. Yeah, okay. So that's 2 that are immediately non-alcohol... Oh, and virgin as well. Because I think a virgin drink is a drink that is a counterpart for a drink that has no alcohol in it. I just need to figure out the last one. Possibly Persian, but I'm not sure on that. Define Persian. Well, Persian... Yeah, no, it's just a place. But I didn't know if it was, if there was anything related to, like, again, if it had another definition for a non-alcoholic drink, but it does not. So I just have to find the last one on that thread. Can you describe it? I didn't get it. I don't think you need me to teach you about sex. Especially considering I'm not the most reliable source. Alright, I'll define shag. Yeah, well that's the UK slang definition. A highly informal, often vulgar slang term for having sex. Or as a noun, a sexual partner. Yes, it can be used in both senses. You can say I'm having a shag, or you can say that person was a great shag. But it's gotta have other definitions. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, a shag is a popular layered haircut with uneven feathered ends. Shag also refers to a dense, thick, or tangled pile on carpets and rugs. The phrase shagged out is a slang term. Completely exhausted. I have hiccups again. Fucking, I gotta slow down when I eat these damn sandwiches. To shag balls is a verb meaning to chase and catch or retrieve hit baseballs during practice. Ah yes, shag balls. With the UK slang there, I'm sure that's a interesting combination of words. Shag is a type of small, dark, crested seabird. Okay. And then the term refers to a specific type of coarse, dark tobacco that is cut into fine shreds. So it has a few definitions, but none that really help. Hi, Lunima. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, your 0 channel point bet. What a shame. Right, my sandwiches are finished, so I can now be done eating on stream. I swear I don't always eat on stream. It's just because it's hot and I don't want to cook anything later, so I'm eating ahead of time. Because that's how that works, surely. That makes perfect sense. Right, define Firebird. I'm thinking Phoenix, but also... Oh, wait. Hang on. Types of birds. Something else was a bird in here as well. Yeah, well I've got this line here, I just need to find the last one. Yeah, I mean, obviously the... I don't think it's gonna be NA, I think there's a lot of things that could be, which is kind of annoying. That's a really annoying one to throw in there. But yeah, they gave today's difficulty a 1.5. I'm not seeing how this could be so low. I don't think it's gonna be a spin. I just need to find the last one here. Terms for non-alcoholic drinks. Yeah, because there's got to be something that I'm missing. Fancy fakes, that doesn't help. None of this is helpful. None of this is helpful at all. I don't have anything else that can be... I'm gonna have to try NA and guess that maybe it means non-alcoholic. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that one's difficult because it's just 2 letters that could be fucking anything. Okay. Throw could be a couple things. Throw could be as in like the act of throwing, or a throw pillow, maybe. Billboard has got me kind of confused. Grand Prix, obviously the racing event. Rolling Stone, isn't that a band? The Rolling Stones? I feel like that's a band. But if there are other definitions, I wouldn't know it. And then G6, that could be anything. Define G6. It could, okay, so it could be a car, it could be G6 nations, or it could be an aircraft, or it could be a business jet. There's a lot of things this could be. Define Rolling Stone. Someone who frequently changes their residence, occupation, or lifestyle, often leading to an unsettled or wandering life. Okay, Rolling Stone. Not helpful, really. Yeah, I mean, the Rolling Stones are a rock band, obviously. Yeah, it has to be something to do with this then. A person who never settles down. I'm assuming this is a radio station. That would be my assumption for that, but that doesn't help me either. Very few things actually help me here. Wait, pitchfork, that's a tool. I think it's a gardening tool specifically, which doesn't help. A billboard? Yeah, that doesn't help either. I'm stumped already. I'm just gonna have to start throwing out some guesses here, I think. I mean, prayer doesn't really feel like it. Most of these don't feel like they fit together in any way. Bruh. They never make it easy, do they? I mean, maybe things that fly, but... really couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't even know where to go with guessing on this one. I might just have to take the hints now, because I'm this confused how any of this shit matches together. And I don't want to waste too much time on this one today, because we've got a lot to do. I'm just going to take the... okay, one of them starts with Pitchfork, one of them starts with Prayer, and one of them starts with Grand Prix. So, Pitchfork... Pitchfork is obviously a gardening tool. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I mean, if I define Pitchfork, it's just gonna give me the, yeah, the agricultural tool. To throw or toss. But that's pitching. Digital music publication. Okay, maybe we can follow a line of music here. Pitchfork, Rolling Stone. What I'm assuming to be a radio station. The last one, I'm not sure. Prayer, maybe? I mean, some people pray by song, so maybe there's a music connection there somehow. Nope, not even close. Yeah, I'm completely stumped. I don't get how any of these words link to each other. I think I'm just gonna throw away the last two of my guesses, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna throw... I'm completely defeated here. So I'm just gonna throw these guesses away. That's, I was right on the music thing. I just wouldn't have known two of these. Kinds of rugs. Okay, never would have got that. And... Pontiac models? I don't even know what the hell that word means, so I never would have guessed that. Excuse me. Oh, it's a car? I see. I never would have known. Well, enjoy your 1300 points, Tara. That's annoying. Oh well. Yeah, I was really confused with that one. I never would have got that. Not a chance. If only you could actually bet. Oh, you had a 0-point bet as well. Damn, Tara's out here just hoarding points. Share some with the rest of us, dude. Right. Let me just switch over to my other tab here. So yeah, we have a Chickenninja video lined up, and then once we're done with this, I will play. I'll beat FNAF 2. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the beginning. I want to see if I can beat nights 1 through 5 in one sitting. So we'll see how that goes. Because because I'm on night 5 right now, and I think if I play the game and then I just beat night 5 right away, kind of pointless, huh? Be a very short stream, so I'm just going to restart from night 1 and see if we can do it all in one sitting. But for now, let me just pause the music here. Let me turn this up. And yeah, so we have another Chickenninja video here. Today we're doing his FNAF 4 one. Hi, Hundo. No sharing the points. Damn. Yeah, so today we're doing another Chickenninja video. This one is his FNAF 4 without sound. Is it possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 without sound? I'm assuming no, but I've said that about every video that he's done so far, and I've been proven wrong every time, so... Hi, Animatrix. Let me just hydrate real quick. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. And of course you as well, Hundo. Well, it's funny, we were actually just talking about you. I'm not gonna tell you why, but we were indeed just talking about you, so good timing. Pretty sure you're physically perishing. I wonder if that relates to what we were talking about at all. Take a break. Anyway, that's all we'll say. We'll move on to the React segment we've got planned here. No, it was Kibia was just talking. Hang on, let me find it. We were just talking about like doing community stuff, and I was talking about wanting to get everybody involved and how you're only free on a couple days. And Kibia suggested, what was it? Force him to take a day off, and I was saying that's basically impossible. You'd have an easier time traversing the sun. Cause I know what you're like. That wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that you met concrete very quickly a few days ago, would it? Let me turn the music back on while we're yapping here. I don't suppose that that would have anything to do with the fact that you had a very close-up and fast-paced interaction with some concrete the other day. Just popped up this morning. Doctor visit tonight on the way home. Yeah, why would you not just like? Nah. Yeah, again with the taking a break and just like go to the doctor as soon as you can. But no, why would you do that? That would make it too easy. Right here, I'll pause the music again. Yes, once again. Chickenninja React today. I see you're hitting the tuny. You're hitting the tuny, bio. That's God damn it, dude. What does it seal away all of your hidden power? God's sake, man. Right, React segment before we waste too much more time. Again, Chickenninja, is it possible to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 without sound? My prediction, no, but I've said that every time, and every time I've been completely wrong. So let's get into it, shall we? Would you take a day off if Lumen put on a maid costume? Well, on that note, I'm starting the video. We're probably going to have an intro bit here like we do in every one. God knows what it's going to be this time. Bruh.
I already know what's gonna happen again. There's
right,
still
we're
another
beginning.
game. I know it's gonna happen again.
Welcome back to another FNAF review.
Haha, why are you here? Let me just
Bro, these intro bits every time, dude.
You want me to do FNAF 4?
It's always just like a randomly selected well-known FNAF YouTuber. Damn, I'm so VTuber brained. I automatically went for VTuber before YouTuber. Dorko is definitely not a VTuber.
That's right, not completely is brilliant on taking his place.
What am I even supposed to do for FNAF 4? There's literally no challenges I could do.
Maybe do that.
Up the Brits, by the way.
With no big... Just kidding, you do that every time you play.
Wow, good one.
Nah.
You're acting like you...
It's the funny part about this, right? Is this guy, he has to sit at his desk, at his computer, right? And he has to write this out. So he has to have an argument with himself, basically. He's basically making an argument with himself for the sake of an intro bit, and I find it hilarious every time, just because I'm imagining him doing that at like 2 in the morning with like no other objective. Just damn, I gotta get this intro segment sorted. Let me just have an argument with myself real quick.
Also, don't play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Maybe you should spend 5 nights with some hoes.
Okay. Can I just
Bruh.
do no sound? Does that work?
Yeah, that works, but you still
I mean, it's normal to play out like arguments in the shower and then just like get real excited when you win them, but that's a different matter.
Yeah, and guess what? You're British.
Well, damn. What's wrong with that, huh?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally made it to the 4th game in this series, and somehow
Yeah,
I continue to make the worst choices possible. Because today, we're going to be beating Five
I'm
Nights at
really
Freddy's
curious
4
about this
without
one.
any game sounds. Somehow, I've made a stupider challenge.
So
than
we'll
my-
yeah, we'll get a gameplay explanation here, but just before we go into it, I'm just gonna tell you, the audio in this game is the most vital mechanic. Let's just say that. I'll just say that much. So without it, very
Five Nights
interesting.
at Freddy's 3 challenge, because we are playing a game that opens up with the phrase, "This game relies on sound cues," and we're removing
Yeah,
the
it's
sound.
yeah, and
So the rules
I'm
for
curious.
this challenge are very, very simple. We're going to be beating Five Nights at Freddy's 4, but throughout every single night, my game will be completely muted. Absolutely zero sound. I'm also not allowed to use any audio visual.
I think I saw in the comments, I was looking in the comments, and I did see in the comments, just real quick, that he said the audio is being recorded in OBS for this video, but he can't hear it while he's playing, just in case that causes any confusion. So he's not able to hear the audio, but we can.
To tell if there is sound, and of course, I'm not allowed to have any fun. And to make this video a little bit interesting, and to prove that I actually did something this stupid, there'll be an attempt counter on screen at all times.
My man
If
has
you
a
look at
death
the top left
counter.
of the screen, that's
No
how
worries,
many
Hundo.
attempts
Enjoy
I've
your
put
lunch.
into this entire challenge, and trust me, it there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we're out here
If you
with
wanna
a
see me
death counter.
continue
I
this
gave up
series
on
playing
death
some newer
counters.
games, or you want me to go back to some of the older
Yeah, I gave up on adding death counters when I play games just because it's like it's just annoying to keep track of at that point, especially when you're bad at games like me and you die every 5 minutes.
games and try out some new challenges, let me know in the comments below. So without further
But
ado,
I'm really
let's
curious
get straight
how
into
this is gonna
challenge,
go.
But of course, we still have to do a gameplay explanation.
I find it quite amusing, just a little tidbit here. I find it quite amusing that Hundo here, the man who has never played FNAF and has no idea how each of these games are played, manages to conveniently miss the gameplay explanation of every Chickenninja video we've watched so far. Every single one.
4 is pretty much completely different from every other game in this series. The layout of your office, or in this case your bedroom, is a lot like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, except for this time, we do not have any cameras. So to get rid of the 4 animatronics
It would
coming
take
after
me
you,
a
those
lot
being
of
Bonnie,
it would
Chica,
take a lot of
Foxy,
money
and
to make me
Freddy,
play this game, by the
we
way.
need to listen for some distinct sounds, and when we hear those sounds, we need to slam the door in their stupid faces. There's a lot more stuff that I could talk about, but I'm gonna wait and talk about that when it's actually relevant. So basically, all you need to know is we play as a child with brain damage, maybe, and all we do is walk around his bedroom, closing doors, flashing flashlights, and dying a lot. And that's basically it. Let's go to night 1.
By the way, if you hear me switch my fan on at any point, feel free to completely
In this
ignore
night,
it.
Freddy and Foxy are basically completely irrelevant. Foxy is not here at all,
Gotta
and
love it.
Freddy only has a max AI value of 2. So for those two, we basically don't have to worry about them at all. But for Bonnie and Chica, that's completely different. In this game, Bonnie and Chica actually work very similar to the Bonnie and Chica in Five Nights at Freddy's
roadblock
1.
right off the bat.
Every 5 seconds, they'll have what we like to call a movement opportunity. And with each night being around 6 minutes long, that means they're gonna have
Like some of the previous challenge stuff he's done, it's like the first night is free or the first night isn't really that difficult for the challenge that he's doing. Like FNAF 3 with the maintenance. It was just a completely free night because there are no enemies. There's no Springtrap. There are no phantoms for the entire first night. Whereas with this game, it's you don't quite get the luxury of having that little breather before you actually start to get into it.
have 72 different movement opportunities throughout every single night. But what exactly is a movement opportunity?
Oh, we're getting into this again,
every
huh?
5 seconds there will be a chance for a movement opportunity, and what the game does is it creates a random number between 1 and 20 and compares that to the animatronic's AI value. So taking Bonnie's max AI
I
value
mean, I love
in
that
this
it's such
night,
a
which is
simple
3,
a
the
simple
game will
system.
create that random number every 5 seconds and compare the number 3 to that.
It's amazing. It's amazing how such a simplistic sounding system for their movements has created such a a game that people found so interesting when it came out. And this is how the majority of like FNAF games and even like fan games work. And it's just, for some reason, it's just this single little system here is just tried and true. It's old reliable. It's consistent.
Number. So with Bonnie's AI value of 3 as our example,
I
if a
find that
random number
I find
was
that pretty
something
funny,
like 7,
considering how
the animatronic is not going to move. But if it's something
simple
like
it
2,
sounds.
the animatronic will move. So that basically just means the lower the AI value, the less chance they have to move. Here's what the map of this location looks like. Bonnie and Chica will start off the night at this top square right here, and they'll move 1 square with each successful movement opportunity, with Bonnie going down the left hallway and Chica going down the right one.
Yeah, I'm
Once they reach
curious
the
what he's
middle
going to do
position
about
of this
them without
hallway,
sound.
they're actually visible by the player, but you can only see them if you use their flashlight, and once you do, this will scare them off and push them back up to the upper part of the hallway.
I
But,
see.
you know, just
That
for
could be
example,
useful then.
say, you know, I didn't do that, and they had another successful movement opportunity, they would then be at our door.
Get to the door.
If we
and
happen
then,
to use
yeah.
our flashlight while they're at the door, that'll result in a jump scare, so we're meant to close the door, which will push them back to the upper part of the hallway again. But how
And
do you
this
know
is
that
where
they're
the
at
audio
your door,
cues
you
come
may be
in.
asking? Oh, that's simple. We just have to listen for some breathing. Oh
Yeah,
I
so
can't hear anything.
perfectly
this
timed
led to me
XEX
creating
from
a
the bot there.
strategy where I would switch between the left hallway and the right hallway, constantly scaring them off with my flashlight. And if I do this fast enough, they won't actually have enough time to make it to my door.
That's
meaning
kind of
we
what
don't
I
even
was
have to
wondering.
worry
I was kind of wondering if the strategy for this night was just going to be run back and forth and keep them on that second square on the map, and don't let them get to the doors, basically.
about not being able to hear. But, you know, that's
Bro, I'm not gonna scream watching a Chickenninja video, bro.
for this night. A lot of the information in this video came from Reddit posts, as well as this video made by It's Taken. If you haven't seen this video and you're interested
Yeah, so
in this,
I was wondering if that was gonna be the strategy for the first night, but surely that's not gonna be viable for the next nights, especially the later ones.
kind of stuff, definitely go check that out. And that's basically it for night 1. It only took 1 attempt because literally nothing happened. So here's just me making random noises. Just keep switching back and forth.
Gotta
I
love
don't
it.
know when the kids are unhappy. That's the problem. I'm trying to catch them in the hallway. Because if I catch them in the hallway, then
Yeah, just push them back to their starting square, basically. Simple enough strategy, but I can't imagine it's going to be very viable as time goes on.
I don't know. The first night is never usually that bad. In any
Everybody quotes this when they when they do FNAF stuff. Everybody quotes
But now
that.
I can't just. Boom, easy.
There it is. One
Look at that.
attempt.
We've already completed the first night.
Easy strategy. Functional. But I assume it's gonna kind of go out the
Alright,
window
so
here
just
now.
Before I start night 2, I do want to say there is a mini game that you can play called Fun with Plush Trap. that
I
you get to
assume we're
play
not
after
using
every
this.
single night. If you successfully stop Plush Trap right before he kills you, then you'll get to skip 2 hours in the next night. But if you die during that attempt, then you don't get to
You
skip
go
the
back
2
to
hours
12,
anymore.
yeah.
So just to keep the rules completely fair, I decided to completely ban this minigame at
Fair
all.
enough.
So I'm not going to be using it this night or the next night or any other nights in this video.
So we're just making the game a little bit more difficult just for the fun of it, basically.
And with that out of the way, we can finally talk about night 2, and guess what? It's horrible. Literally every single animatronic's AI value takes a massive jump, including the pain in the ass I'm talking about this night, Nightmare Foxy.
Yeah.
In this game, Foxy moves around exactly like Bonnie and Chica, but instead of being restricted to either the left or right hallway, he can just go wherever he wants.
Gotta love it. Gotta love that Foxy just doesn't obey the laws of physics.
He also borrows the flashlight mechanic from Bonnie and Chica, so if he's in the middle position of either hallway and we use our flashlight, then we'll scare him off, forcing him back to the upper section.
But his ability to move around a lot more surely makes him quote-unquote faster, which is probably harder to use this strategy. If you say this pants grab, I'm timing you out. There it is.
Section of the hallway.
There
All
you
those
go.
features are the exact same, but the one thing Foxy does differently is he will never go to our door. Instead, he waits at the middle
I said I would, and there it
position
is.
of each hallway, waiting for us to go up to one of the doors. But if we happen to check the opposite door from where he is,
He'll get
so
into
if he's
the
in the
room,
left hallway and we check the right door,
and then he enters
will
the
now
closet.
be in our room. This is just absolutely ideal. Not only was I born without hearing, but now there's 2 furries in my room trying to eat me. Once he's made it to our closet, he now acts more like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Foxy. Now instead of moving around
you
with
have
his
to
movement
watch him
opportunities,
periodically.
he'll just progress to a different stage. In total, there's 4 different stages that he could be in. One is where he's a plushie, the second one is where he's standing up, the third one is where he's crouched, and the
Delays,
fourth
it's
one
just
is where he's
streaming on my
trying to lick
data.
us. And again, he progresses through these stages whenever he has successful movement opportunities, and if he stays too long at stage 4, then, you know,
die,
what
yeah.
happens. Once he's in the closet,
So I'm assuming that him getting into the room is bad because it makes it more difficult to keep up with the others if you're trying to keep them from getting to the doors. Because yes, you can push them back on the hallway, but if you've got another room thing to do, that it subtracts some time, so you're more likely to get caught out on the doors there. I'm assuming.
there is no way to make him leave. So how are we going to deal with him? We're going to slam the door in his face. When you close the door, it'll decrease what
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just I said I would do it, so I did it.
stage he's in, and the longer you hold the door closed, the farther he will go back.
You're gonna have the record for the most timeouts, I'm sure.
And that's basically it for Foxy. He doesn't sound that bad, right? He's just an extra step. And that's exactly the problem. He's an extra step.
Please
so our
ignore my
previous
fan, by
strategy
the way.
of just switching back and forth between doors doesn't
Just,
work,
cooling
because
off a
if we
minute.
get extremely unlucky and choose the wrong door while he's in the middle position, then he's gonna be in our closet, and now we have to worry about him as well. So this led to me creating a new strategy. It's called Have Future Me Deal With It. I didn't make a strategy. Here's a bunch of the attempts. By the way, big jump scare warning, so lower your volume if you want to.
Gotta love it. It's just a chicken ninja video though. There's Freddy.
How the fuck? Freddy, where did
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same on here. But no, it's just funny, isn't it?
Never mind. Boom.
Oh,
Done.
yeah, I forget that Chica's in-room jump scare is the cupcake.
Go back over here, check the bed. Do we think we closed the door on this one? Okay, it's gotta be easier, right?
Jump scare, yep.
Joe's mama. Oh, Joe's mama.
I mean, even just having them move that much faster seems to be making a big issue for him here. And it's only gonna get worse from this point.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes!
Nice.
Yes! Let's go! 12 attempts for that stupid... Oh my god.
I'm wearing this the wrong way
For some
around,
reason, literally every single challenge I do in these games, night 3 is always when I get humbled.
but-
The first 2 nights are somewhat easy, and I'm thinking this challenge isn't gonna be terrible. It's
Oh
bad.
damn, that ramped up a lot, huh? That's what, 3 times?
In this night, we have 3
times as many
animatronics that have
deaths
an AI value of
counter?
double digits, and to make matters worse, I still don't have a strategy because my strategy in night 2 was literally nothing. But apart from this night, you know, being absolutely painful, we still have one more animatronic to talk about, and that's of course Nightmare Freddy. As you may have noticed by now, I can go to both doors
Yeah,
as
he's
well
gotta
as the
be difficult to
closet,
deal
but I can
with.
also look at my bed behind me. And you may
'Cause
have
it's
also
another
noticed
extra time
that
waster.
sometimes on my bed there are small, very violent toddlers on there. That sounded weird. Freddy works completely different from every other animatronic here. he has a meter that runs from 0 to 80, and every 4 seconds, he adds his AI value to that meter. So, for example, like you saw in the intro card, Freddy's AI value right now is at 3, meaning every 4 seconds, that counter is going to go up by 3, and that's going to continue for the rest of the night.
Right, and I suppose these are each of the Freddles. 1 on the bed, 2 on the bed, 3 on the bed, and then jump scare.
When the meter reaches 10, he's gonna spawn one of those toddlers.
I've never actually known how Nightmare Fredbear works or Nightmare Freddy works in this game. So knowing that it's literally just a timer system like this is that really simplifies it. To be honest, I thought it would be more complicated than that.
Which are known as Freddles on our bed, and this continues to happen when the meter reaches 20 and 30, making a max of 3 Freddles on the bed at one time. These Freddles literally do nothing. All they do is sit on our bed and make this noise.
Gotta love it.
Once those 3 Freddles have spawned on our bed, we have a bit of downtime on the meter, but after the meter reaches 60 without us doing anything, we're basically like 100% dead. Yeah. So how exactly are we not gonna die? Because that's kind of important.
Solid 7.8.
You turn around to look at your bed, you can
Pretty
use
good
your
one.
flashlight in the same way as
it's because I got a fizzy drink here. I got Lucasade, so it's making me burp better.
The bed decreases our meter pretty fast, so all we have to do is routinely check the bed and use our flashlight.
Which doesn't sound too bad.
Now we know how to deal with every single animatronic in this game.
But it's all of it at once without the sound.
Right? No, it's not.
Because you've gotta turn around, deal with the Freddles, which takes away like a couple of seconds that you could be running to the hallways to check on the 3 that are in there. Foxy gets into the room, then that adds another task in the room, which takes more time from hallway checking, so you're more likely to let them reach the doors. Yeah, I imagine those things together, and especially when they're moving so quickly, there's a...
What? Bro.
Gotta love it. Yeah, this looks rough.
Okay. It's gotta be you. It's gotta be you.
1 AM and
it's gotta be you. If it's not you, then
I think
Mark
that's
Cuban.
bad. Yeah, no,
it's not him. It's not him. He's not Mark Cuban. He's not Mark Cuban. He's not Mark Cuban. I'm dead.
Yeah, damn.
It was Mark Cuban. You motherfucker.
My man is just waffling as well. That's you get to this.
I know it is. I know it's
you devolve to this point of insanity.
It can't be him.
Doing stuff like this.
Not him. He trusts me. He knows me.
Bonnie?
He's my boy.
No.
He wouldn't do that to me. Mark,
okay. Is this a successful attempt? Looks like it. Waffle? No, just waffling. Not waffle stomping or stamping.
Yes!
Just
yes!
waffling.
Oh my god, it worked! Holy fuck!
Another word for rambling,
oh my god,
yapping.
I did it. Let's go, dude. 36 attempts in total. Towards the end of these attempts, I kind of had a strategy going that you can see on screen, but I'm not going to talk about it till we're done yelling at kids. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Little girl, I don't give a... Did you see that? Do you see how big my arms are? Do you see how one is bigger than the other? Don't ask why. Okay.
Huh?
That pause.
Hold on.
Tears of joy bigger than the...
Huh? I wonder why.
Don't ask why. Okay. That pause. They're tears of joy. Why does Freddy look so...
The animatronic characters here do get...
Chonk.
Bro, that gif is crazy.
Why do you get that haircut? Why do you look like a bitch?
Damn, why are we just dunking on this 8-bit
Night 4 is where
game?
every single animatronic goes completely insane, so now we actually need a strategy. This strategy relies on some really weird quirks with the animatronics AI that I didn't mention previously. To start off this night, we're going to be using our original strategy that we used way back in Night 1. We're going to continuously switch between the left and right door, flashing our flashlight to get rid of Bonnie and Chica. But if you remember, this strategy will not work for the entire night because we have to check on Freddy as well.
Yep, and then if Foxy gets in, it only derails it more.
This night, Freddy has an AI value of 4, meaning every 4 seconds he adds 4 to the meter. We have about 56 seconds of downtime where we don't have to check Freddy, which is basically the same amount of time from 12 AM to 1 AM. So to start off this strategy, we're going to continuously switch between doors until it hits 1 AM or until Foxy gets into our closet. Once either of these things
Fair enough.
happen, we're going to start using our new strategy. This strategy involves walking up to the door
Almost
and closing
there.
it 2
Almost
times
there.
consecutively and then holding it closed for around 5 seconds. This is to make use of Bonnie and Chica's anti-cheat function. Basically, Bonnie and
Bro,
Chica
what?
are programmed to instantly teleport to your door if you close it without them being at their door position. This feature was put into the game to make sure
prevent
players
you from
couldn't
just
run up to
closing
the
it
door and
and just
instantly
holding it
close
there.
if there was no breathing. But instead of this being a really, really bad thing for us, it's actually really good. When we run up to the door and do those 2 consecutive closes, wherever Bonnie and Chica are in the map, this will instantly force them to our door.
They teleport.
Knowing this,
Oh, do you get it fast enough that you just defend against them when they teleport to
Do
you?
the third and final close, holding it for around 5 seconds, which pushes them back to the upper part of the hallway.
Interesting.
So now instead of listening for
So Scott implemented an anti-cheat to stop you from just holding the door closed all night, and instead it just became an easy way to just repel them. That's kind of funny.
breathing, I know they're going to be at the door every single time, which means we've basically just gotten rid of the audio feature entirely. The problem is, this strategy is nowhere near perfect. If I mistime it and force them to the door later than I mean to, they're now at the door position waiting to kill us, and I don't even know that they're there. So if I don't deal with it after 20 seconds, we're dead. But to further increase our odds and make this strategy even better, we're going to break the AI a little bit more. Like I just said, if Bonnie and Chica...
Just give me a moment to adjust my headphones here. It's I've gone half deaf. And I want to be able to hear the video, huh? There we go. It's just these hot days, man. It's so stuffy
sit at the door
underneath my
position
headphones.
for more than 20 seconds, then they're gonna kill us.
By the way, we
But
have
during
ads
those
in
20
1 minute.
seconds, if we turn around to
1
check
minute.
the bed, we're also gonna die. Knowing this, I would go from the right door to the left door to the bed, so I minimized any chance I had of actually getting jump scared by turning around to the bed.
Yeah, I'll
Because,
put it in
for
chat as
example, if Bonnie's at his door and we go to check the right door, the bed, and the closet, that is at least 20 seconds of downtime of him being at the door,
So
which
it's
means we're
basically
dead. All of this combines to create the
Guaranteed
almost
death.
perfect Chickenninja no audio strategy. Now it's time to see if it actually works. Oh my god. Bro, the strat.
Think of it the first time chat. Can I make the keyboard sounds louder? I
Bro, the
cannot.
strat. Oh
It's
my
this
god.
is where my mic is relative to my keyboard.
What? Bro, why? Oh my god. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that to happen. Bro. Oh my
Ads are about
god.
to hit here.
Oh my god, bro. Because if we die,
There they go.
if we
Damn.
get caught lacking on the doors, then we die. So never get caught lacking on the doors. See? Never get caught lacking on the doors. Never get caught lacking on the doors. And if you get caught lacking on the doors, you might as well just shit your pants. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being honest.
Well, damn. Such an interesting strategy.
Get back, get back, get back.
Just the fact that the game has an implemented
Oh.
anti-cheat and you can just completely break it
Oh my
to
god, that was close.
to repel them.
Oh, baby. Holy fuck.
That's kind of funny.
Let's go.
Gonna turn my fan on again here, just if you, in case
The
you hear it.
strat, bro. The
'Cause once
fucking
again, I
strat,
require
it works, dude.
Air.
Let's go.
Nice
Come
cold
on,
air.
man. Your boy's a genius. He's a genius.
That's really nice, actually.
He's a goddamn genius. Let's go, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's
man.
that's the sound if you hear it coming through my mic.
Oh
My OBS isn't
God.
picking it up, but
Let's
we'll see what happens.
go. I do not care about this kid's PTSD, bro. There we go. We are already on night 5. This is gonna be so easy. What
Oh
the fuck?
dear. Right, yeah, Fredbear. I wonder how this is gonna work.
Yeah. There's more of them. In this night, we get introduced to a new animatronic known as Nightmare Fredbear. He's the only animatronic present in this night, but he is annoying enough that we don't need any more. Nightmare Fredbear literally has
Excuse
the
me.
AI of every single animatronic in this game combined.
Yeah, he's all of them
He
at
starts
once.
off the night in the upper hallway and will either go down the left hallway or the right hallway like Bonnie and Chica. The difference here is, instead of having a movement opportunity every 5 seconds like those guys, he has one every 3 seconds.
So he's
Once
faster
he
by
reaches
default.
the middle position of the hallway, we can now see him with our flashlight. The problem is, we cannot scare him away.
And I'm pretty
If we
sure he
keep our
also has
flashlight on him
audio
for too
cues.
long, he will jump scare us from the middle position. He rarely ever moves up to the actual door position to kill us, and he'll only do that if we fail to close the door for long enough. If we see him at the middle position and close our door fast enough, then it will act the exact same way as if we were to close the door with Bonnie and Chica at the door position. This will teleport him back to the upper section of the opposite hallway.
And
But
then he
that's
moves
not the
down
bad
and-
part. We can easily just see him down the hallway by quickly flashing our flashlight and
And
then
then
closing our
the
door
door,
for
but-
around 5 seconds.
Yeah, he has
The
other
problem
movements
is
as
when
well.
he starts to use Freddy's and Foxy's mechanics. Much like Foxy, if he's at the middle position in a hallway and we run to the opposite door, then he will now be in our
Teleport
room.
into the
The
room
problem with
and
this is he doesn't just go into the closet. He can also go onto the bed behind us, and to make it even worse, the only way to know he's doing this is by hearing a sound effect.
yeah, so without that, that's
That
gonna be
sound
fun.
effect, you know, if we could hear it, would tell us that he's in our room. If he appears on the bed in our room, we can just hold our
Hi again,
flashlight on
Humbo.
until he disappears. And if he's in our closet, then we're just gonna shut the closet doors for around 5 seconds. But what's the problem with that? If you check both doors and he's not there, then he's somewhere in your room, right?
Because his kill
Yeah,
timer
no.
is
What we do have to do is we have to literally never make a mistake ever, because unlike Bonnie and Chica, who wait 20 seconds to kill us, Nightmare Fredbear will only wait 15
yeah,
seconds.
gotta love the
Not to mention that he could also just be a
the
complete
goofy
nerd
laugh
and
that
switch
Fredbear does.
positions at the upper part of the hallway, so I can never see him. Ah, so what's the strategy here? Nothing. Literally nothing. I have no strategy.
I'm assuming this is where we're racking up a majority of the deaths on the counter.
Oh, no, go back to the door! No!
How he didn't die to that is amazing.
I was gonna check the closet, bro. Bro, he's fucking with me. How about you give it a little bit? What the fuck? Hola, ¿cómo estás? What? The fuck is he at, bro?
Right
No,
there.
I held that shit too long. Why did I hold it? No, what? Fuck, where the fuck is he?
Right, Kivia.
Where is he?
Probably in the room, I would assume.
Oh.
There he is. I'm really curious if he's gonna do the next night. Yeah, he does do night. He does night 6 and 7. Interesting.
All right, so this is the point of the.
Yeah, no, I was just saying earlier, I find it hilarious how you, the one person who has no idea about anything FNAF related, always manages to conveniently miss the gameplay explanation in these Chickenninja videos. There is a gameplay explanation at the start of every Chickenninja video we've watched so far, and you've managed to miss all of them. And I don't know how you do it, but it's kind of hilarious.
The video where
But
you're
yes.
expecting me to make a joke.
It
I
is
think
a
you'll know what the joke
bedroom.
is,
This
but
one,
I'm
this
not gonna
game is
make
a
it.
bedroom.
Trust me, I won't. I promise. I'm not gonna do it.
W info dodger, bruh.
Was that the bite of 87?
I'm sorry, I had to. But if you look at that intro card, it probably looked kind of weird. And that's because Night 6 is actually split up into 2 different parts. Part 1 is from 12 to 4 a.m.
Bro, I have to adjust my headphones again. Hold on. Bro, I really need to invest in something better than headphones that stop irritating my the top of my head so much. What happens is it pulls on my hair and then it makes like a thin spot and then it starts to hurt.
We're dealing with the original.
So I have to
4
adjust it
animatronics,
periodically.
But this time they're just way more difficult. This part of the night is basically.
I'd use
just a
earphones,
beefed
but
up
I can
version
never
of
get
Night
them to
4.
actually
With
stay in
Bonnie,
my ears,
Chica,
so
and Foxy's
that's
max
not
AI value
helpful.
for that night being their constant AI value for this night, as well as Freddy just being slightly more annoying. During this part, I would use the same
Shave
no
your head.
audio
I am not-
strategy that
I
we
am
used
not-
in both night.
I am not touching my hair. I like my hair. Thank you very much. Bro, Skype is crazy.
4 and
There's
night
a there's
3,
a throwback.
But I did have to change a bit of the original strategy because now I can't.
I saw a clip today that one Shondo prefers dudes with or likes dudes with long hair. So obviously I've got to keep the hair now, huh?
Switch between the doors.
I'll
with
just
my
grow it out even
flashlight
more.
At the beginning of the night. The animatronics just move so fast that I could check the left door, but the time it takes
Yeah,
me to
Skype
check the
is
right
crazy.
door and make it back
Yeah, I'm kidding, of course, obviously, but I do like my hair long.
to the left door, I could already get
It
jump
suits me
scared.
better.
And that's basically it for this part of the night. Other than the weird one-off
Yeah,
jump
dude,
scares that I
Skype
get
is a
when the
throwback,
strategy
bro.
accidentally messed up, this strategy still worked really, really well. But like I said, this night has multiple parts, and once we passed 4 AM, we made it to part 2, which is of course our friend Nightmare Fredbear. If last night wasn't painful enough, we still have to deal with him in this night, but now he's just way worse.
Damn.
Compared to last night, where his
Hundo,
AI
that's
value
crazy.
was 12, his AI value is now 15,
15.
meaning every 3 seconds, he has a 75% chance to move,
Yeah, so
compared to his last night's
Fredbear is
going
gonna
to
be hopping around this place.
So we literally have to deal with a goddamn cocaine bear for 2 hours of this night, and of course, those 2 hours
Bro,
have to be at the end of the night,
Cocaine Bear
so
is
if we just
crazy.
happen to mess up, we have to do the entire night all over again. And that's basically it for this night. There's nothing new. No new animatronics, no new strategies. It's just every single animatronic is here, and they are all bad.
2 minutes until dinner break.
Let's hit that with the
Waiting.
pretty bad.
That's a
knew that was
movie?
gonna happen.
What do we mean that's a movie?
Ow. Bro, how
Bruh.
did they get there so fast? Oh, damn it. 4, 5.
I didn't even know that was a movie.
Oh, why? Why?
Why is that a movie? Foxy or someone
How
else?
fast is Foxy? Oh, fuck, he's fast, bro. What the fuck?
Damn.
Where was he? Why? Why? What the fuck? Why? I don't understand.
You know, that reminds me. I saw one of Morpars's YouTube shorts talking about sharks that got into like sharks that are on cocaine because they like people have been, you know, obviously like rich people, they go out onto their boats or whatever, and they bring certain substances with them that get dropped into the water, and then the sharks eat them thinking they're food.
Go to the door.
So cocaine sharks are real. Or the pig that went on the bender. These Aussies went camping in the outback. They brought some beers with them, and a pig got into their beers, drank all of them, went on an absolute mad one, picked a fight with a cow, and then just sort of passed out.
Do you think I have time to just... Okay. So now it's 4 o'clock. Alright, so this is me
Yeah,
doing
so-
a real quick
so
voiceover
cocaine
just
sharks
to explain
and
how insane
drunk pigs.
this is. So this was my 7th attempt of this night and my 2nd attempt ever making it to 4 AM. Somehow,
Yeah, it's,
I have no idea how I'm this lucky, but for the entire 2 hours, he never entered my bedroom once. He was either at the left door or the right door, and that made it super duper easy.
Gotta love it. We're at 66, but I'm assuming there's still more deaths coming because he's doing night 7 as well. I mean, Australia lost a war to
Oh my
emus
god,
once,
I fucking
so
hate Fredbear. I
there's
hate
that.
him. He's the bane of my existence, dude. Oh my god. Dude, we got so lucky there. Holy shit. We got so lucky. He never went into the closet or the door. Or the bedroom. He never came into the room. Ever. Holy shit, that was so lucky.
You heard it here first. Fredbear doesn't come.
So yeah, we beat night 6, but as many of you know, this game's not
Anyway.
over yet, because we still have to beat Nightmare Mode.
Yeah, he's doing 9-man mode, which
That's
doesn't
right,
sound fun.
Nightmare Mode. This night is, without a doubt, the hardest, worst, stupidest idea I've ever had in any of these games. Now, I know I say that a lot.
nice, by the way.
But this one is truly a very, very bad idea. Just to put into perspective on how stupidly difficult this night is with no audio, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy's AI values are now the exact same as Nightmare Fredbear's AI values from the last night. Freddy's AI value is 6, which doesn't sound that bad, but that's the same AI value as the Freddy in 2020 mode.
Bruh.
And of course, we have a new animatronic introduced in this night, which is more difficult to deal with than any other one we've seen.
Yeah, it's just
And
Fredbear
to
on
keep piling the
steroids.
sadness onto this child, our infamous no audio strategy, the way it is right now, no longer works.
Damn.
Much like Night 6, Nightmare Mode is split up into 2 parts. Part
Yeah,
1
with
is
the-
from
the
12
main
to 4
4,
a.m.
and
where we have the
then- and
original
then
animatronics,
Nightmare
and
afterwards.
from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. we have our new friend. Part 1 of Nightmare Mode literally made me think that the rest of the night was going to be completely impossible. Let me explain.
Nah, it's
As I
not
mentioned
even. It's
earlier,
not even
Freddy's
Fredbear
AI
on
value in
cocaine.
this
It's
night
Fredbear
is
on
6,
steroids,
and if
bro.
you remember, Freddy has a meter
Nightmare
that
is
goes from 1
cracked.
to 80, and if we pass 60, we're gonna die. And since every 4 seconds his AI value is added to that counter, we only have 40 seconds until we get killed by Freddy. Normally, in a regular playthrough,
Gotta love
that's
it.
perfectly fine. But if we take footage from last night and, speed it up a bit because I can't talk for that long, doing one full rotation
Bro, I
of the
kinda feel that.
strategy, checking the closet, both doors,
I
and
need to
the
improve my
bed
yapping
takes
skills,
almost
dude.
40 seconds. Meaning if we make any mistakes at all, we're gonna die to Freddy, and obviously that's
Damn.
not gonna work. The first way was no longer checking on Foxy with my flashlight. Whenever I would run up to the closet doors, I
Wait,
was no
what was
longer
that?
checking on Foxy with
No flashing Foxy. Pause. I see.
With my
That was a
flashlight.
joke we made when Mari was playing FNAF 2 the other day. She said about flashing Foxy.
Whenever I would run up to the closet doors, I would just immediately close
Gotta
them
love it.
instead of using my flashlight. The second way also deals with Foxy. Instead of decreasing him all the way to stage 1, I would leave him on stage 2 and just hope he didn't kill me.
Just pray.
And finally,
Yeah.
the
The
third
Foxy
way I would
strat is
save
just
time
pray.
is no longer flashing my flashlight to check the halls. Whenever I would do the 3 door
Bruh.
closes, I would just immediately leave
That's
after
crazy.
doing the 3rd door close.
Meow.
By doing all of these things combined, we can cut our rotation
Meow.
time down to around 37 seconds. Which is great. That means it's not impossible. But that means every single rotation we do, we are
Has to
between
be
2
near
to 3
perfect.
seconds away from dying. So if any mistake happens throughout the night, yeah, we're dead. Maybe
Yeah.
if you're wondering to yourself, hey, why doesn't he just use his flashlight to scare away Foxy? I want you to watch this clip.
I'm assuming Foxy gets into the room instantly. We're at 12 a.m.
That, ladies and gentlemen,
Bro.
is why I don't use my flashlight. So now, all we have to do is
Okay,
do
so
this
it
for
was
4
12 a.m. and Bonnie was there within like 2 different
minutes
door
straight
switches.
without making any mistakes, and now we're at 4 a.m.
Yeah, this
and
is
of course,
insane.
that means we're in part 2, which isn't any better. One more thing I do want to add is I solidified a strategy for the room's layout. After I reset Freddy's counter on the bed, I would then move up to the closet to reset Foxy, then to the right door, then to the left door, and then back to the bed. This was
Bonnie-
mainly just to stall Bonnie and Chica for as
Who
long
even
as possible.
who said that? Where? Nobody said that.
Because if one of them were at the door position,
Keep your freakiness to yourself,
and I
sir.
went to the bed, they would instantly kill me instead of waiting the 20 seconds if I weren't at the bed. In part
Huh.
2, we get introduced to the new animatronic known as Nightmare. From an AI standpoint, Nightmare is very similar
Nightmare
to
is
Fredbear. but
Nightmare
just
is hell, to put it one way. Let me just let my dog in. Go lie down. It's hot in here. You're not gonna stay.
Just imagine Fredbear took enough steroids to kill a giant elephant.
Yeah,
Fredbear
no,
has
it's...
a movement opportunity every 3 seconds, while Nightmare has one every 2 seconds.
Oh, he's even faster? That's... I didn't even know that.
In the last night, Fredbear had a 75% chance to move, and in this night, Nightmare has a 100% chance.
So he is moving every 2 seconds, is the basic premise here. This guy moves every 2
to
seconds.
move. Once Fredbear reaches his middle position, he'll wait around 15 seconds to kill you, while
Which is
Nightmare only
not enough
waits
time
10.
to cycle the whole
And-
room, and that's already even less
Out
time.
of all of those bad things, there is only one redeemable factor about Nightmare, but it actually, saved the run. If you remember what I said about Fredbear in Night 5, he'll come into your room if you go to the opposite door from where he is. But he'll only do that after he's been at the middle position for more than 10 seconds. But like I said previously,
Fredbear does this. Bro.
Nightmare will kill us after 10 seconds, meaning
Right, so Nightmare just straight up can't get into the room because he kills you too
he
quickly.
can never enter our room if we go to the opposite door. Does this mean he can't enter our room? No, but, you know, it helps a little bit.
Okay, so it's random chance that he might enter the room, but otherwise, his kill timer is too fast, so in most cases, if you make that mistake, he's not going to teleport into the room, and you just die anyway.
He can teleport into our room, but that's based on RNG.
Yeah, that's a luck thing, so the teleport there is a luck thing, so...
So if we get good enough RNG, he will never enter our room, and he'll always be at one of the doors. So we're just gonna assume that he never enters our room, since there's no visual ways
So that
to
makes
know
him a
that
little
he's
bit easier to
teleported
deal
into our
with.
room. So the plan is very, very simple. During part 1, we need to perfectly execute the new no audio strategy and make sure we don't mess up. And after we do that, we'll enter into part 2, where we need to get perfect RNG so that he doesn't teleport into our room, and we also need to get perfect RNG on guessing which door he's at.
This is what I mean, dog. It's hot in here and you're not going to stay, so... Go on.
Wait, that sounds like really hard. 3, 4,
XDC
5.
hard.
Back to the door. Dang it. Oh my god, I might not have enough time.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
2 pounds of cream cheese in one sitting. I'm
What?
gonna die.
What? Where that
pounds
out of context is
Oh my
just
god, I might not have
these moments out of context is just so
enough
random.
time. 2 pounds of cream cheese in one sitting. I'm
Bro.
gonna die. Yeah.
Got my fan on again. Oh,
Oh my god.
I've always found it interesting that Nightmare has a unique jump scare, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, bro. I literally can't get anything wrong.
Because it's literally just a PNG, but somehow it's like spooky. It's like spookier. Like the other jump scares are like very in your face, and then this one's just kind of like that.
Me.
He's a spoopy boy.
Okay, check the bed.
Yeah, we're really racking up the
Damn
death
it, bro,
counter here.
what? Bro, I fucking hate it. It's so annoying. How much do we trust Bonnie?
Yeah, he just stares menacingly while making a weird sound
Oh.
like that.
We are out of order completely. Ow. What? I pulled it for 7. Ah.
Just losing his mind with each attempt.
Man, I got so close. Oh, bro, they're so fast. I just went to the closet once and then they were already there.
Jump scare.
What the fuck?
Nice. Foxy, I'm assuming? Or no? Are we getting through this one? Hold on, give me a second. One moment, let me just mute. I'm back. What was that? I missed it. Where did that come from? Kibia's just out here saying random shit now. They're in the... Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this is our winning attempt then.
Alright, so this is me doing a quick voiceover. As you can see, I checked that door and he wasn't there, meaning I guessed completely incorrectly. And
Damn.
usually that would mean that I'm dead, but sometimes I get lucky and I have enough time to make it to the other door to instantly close it. I know I don't have enough time to check if he's there with my flashlight, so
So
if
you
he's
just
not there, then I'm
run there
basically
and
just dead.
slam the door
But
shut.
it's basically just one last Hail Mary to make sure that I don't die.
And I'm assuming it works out. Oh, there's the laugh. He can't hear that, obviously, but there's a laugh, which is a bad sign, I think. Oh, maybe not. Usually the laugh indicates a teleport, but I think he can also trick sometimes. He, like, fake laughs.
Yes!
I mean, it doesn't matter because he can't hear it, but...
Yes! Oh my god! Ah, dude, I clutched that up. I clutched that up. Did you see? I went over to the door, and he wasn't there, and I clutched it. Oh my god! Yes!
Yeah, I love that the ending, like the reward you get for beating Nightmare Mode, by the way. I love the fact that it's just a box that just doesn't open.
I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'm done with this goddamn
Back
game.
when,
Oh my
back when
God.
this game was still
Yes,
fresh,
go.
this box was like a huge mystery.
Let's go, dude.
And there's actually just nothing in it. Yeah, you just get a box that doesn't open.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially beaten Five Nights at
BRC
Freddy's 4
nothing.
without any game audio ever. This is by far one of the hardest challenges I've done in one of these games, but it was definitely one of the funnest.
Yeah, it doesn't sound,
I really got to mess
doesn't
with
sound
the game's
easy,
AI
does it?
and force my way through no audio, which made it really, really fun. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Well, you know, I kinda. In total, this
Yeah,
challenge took
kinda
over
enjoyed
100
it.
attempts. I don't know the final number because I probably forgot to add some, but we're just gonna say over 100. If you've missed any of my previous videos, I've beaten the first 2 games without lights, and I beat the 3rd game without maintenance.
I
You
think
can check
there
those
is
videos out using the link in the
another
description,
FNAF
or
3
you can go to the
video that he's done. He's done another FNAF 3 one, but we're not gonna watch it today, obviously, but just to check. Yeah, there is another one. He did FNAF 3 without cameras, but he's also done FNAF 5 and 6, so we'll probably watch those in the future. We're just progressing through this series slowly. I also want to watch him do post shift at some point. Yeah, it's because this game is ridiculously difficult. But yeah, so there's that. So now that we're done with that, let me switch back to this. Let me drop the volume down. Or what for the What you mean the mix it up bot? No, it does both. It just picks randomly, because I couldn't figure out getting it to do one or the other, so it just picks randomly. I did set it to no duplicates, but that doesn't seem to have actually done anything, so gotta love that. Oh, I can close that now. Let me just mess with this. There we go. Yeah, no, you gotta love it. Gotta love it when the no duplicates just does not work. Right, I'm assuming that this isn't going to take me an hour, but I'm going to I'm gonna play FNAF 2. Set game 5 Nights at Freddy's 2. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna take me an hour, but it could. It's possible. Right, I'm just gonna switch the black screen here. I'll mute the sound again. Gonna turn my fan off for a minute. Dude, it's really nice having this fan. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this doesn't blast my ears out. Nice. Right, let me just switch to there it is, and then so yeah, as you can see, we have a save file of night 5, right? But it's gonna take me like a couple minutes. Let's be honest. It's not gonna take me that long to beat this. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna see if I can beat nights 1 through to 5 in one sitting. So I'm just gonna restart the game. And we're going to do it all in one sitting. I don't think I'm going to do night 6, but 1 through to 5, and then I'll see how I feel, and maybe we'll try night 6. How many subs for a Chickenninja level challenge? A lot. Very many. Probably too many. And here we are. Right, let's switch to cam 11. I don't need to worry about this for like 2 hours, so...
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about
We love the
old
phone guy.
locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot.
I'm just testing my flicks just to make sure I can do it still.
Fazbear Entertainment
Nice.
is committed to family fun and above all safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial
Okay,
recognition,
I think we got that down.
advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat?
Awesome.
But
Gotta
most
love it.
importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they can detect their
I don't
predators a
remember.
mile away.
I'm pretty sure event
And we
lights
should be
don't
paying them
affect
to guard
the
you.
flashlight,
Now that being said,
so I can just
don't
use those as
insist
much as I like.
about its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location.
What was that about
The
kinks?
first guy finished his week, but complained about
Anyway.
conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that
Yeah,
certain
don't mind the
characters
murder
seemed to move
bots.
around at night, and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary
Gotta
solution
love
is
it.
this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while,
Right, so this will
switch
start
over to
in
the
a
prize
minute at
counter
2
video feed and
at
wind
2
it up
a.m. I
for a few
think.
seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution.
There it goes.
You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on.
And then this is where they start moving as well,
So,
which
hey,
is
we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear
already
head.
happening, huh?
Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wants
But I don't really have to worry about much, really.
Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden.
Yeah, I should be fine for this night.
Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oops, someone is in the hallway, or in the vents. Sounds like the hallway ambience. But I don't see anybody, so it's kind of strange. Maybe Toy Bunny doesn't have a hallway sprite. Yeah, which is kind of strange actually, because you would want to be able to see him, I assume. Still not seeing him. Ah, someone's in the vent there now. Which I assume is him. Yep, there he is. So let's just throw the mask on, deal with him. Nice and easy. I think Toy Chica moves as well. I just, don't know if she does this night. I haven't heard the vents yet, so I'm hearing no ambience either. Bunny toy is crazy. Someone's back. I think that's gotta be Toy Chica then. Oh, it's Toy Freddy. Interesting. Oh damn, he moves quick too, huh? Toy Chica out there as well? No? Maybe she was supposed to be? I don't think we had Toy Freddy last time. I don't think he moved up on us last time we played this on night 1. I don't remember seeing him. Someone's in the vents. I got plenty of time though, so... Someone's in the vents, but they haven't moved up yet, which is kind of annoying. So that's Toy Freddy. XDX and venting, bruh. Might as well keep going. I mean, someone's clearly around, but I'm just not seeing anybody. And there we go. First night done. Nice and easy. Frog. Gotta love a frog. I could swear that's supposed to play out longer, but oh well. Right, the music box should just start going straight down from 12 this time.
Hello? Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell.
Vent in what?
So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the
I don't hear any ambience yet, by the way, so...
Light at him from time to time, those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something.
This Mangle.
Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always...
Someone just moved.
And it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Mangle's on the move as
night,
well.
and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Nobody in the halls yet, but... someone's moving around out there. That's Foxy for sure, right? Let's check. Oh, it's Mangle. Okay, that's fine then. I basically just don't have to worry about that, huh? Balloon boy, you bitch. Someone in the vents. I think that's Mangle. Mangle's dealt with. Oh, man. Someone's back in the hallway. Let's check who that is. Okay, so that's Foxy down there. So let's flash him. Okay. I want to get the light up as soon as possible. Come on. My strategy is basically just light flash, camera. Because it seems to be way more efficient for my flashlight power here. I'm just gonna stick in the room while we have the flashlight down. Toy Freddy, but I'm gonna run off the assumption that Foxy is back there. Right, I assume that's Toy Chica in the vent there. There's Toy Freddy. Okay, Foxy isn't back there yet, but... Balloon boy again, really? It's not the right thing I wanted to do. Ugh. Oh, that was both of them. I got lucky there, I think. Because I didn't see Bonnie, so I got kind of lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Foxy's back out there, I think. Yeah. Someone else as well? No, Foxy's just gone. Okay. Foxy's movements are really confusing me, I'm not gonna lie. Someone else is in vents now, or they moved out of vents. Whoa, okay, there you are. I need to be more on top of that right vent. Let me flash, okay. Oh, I need to wind the box. Foxy back out there? Probably. I just can't see him behind the fat ass bear. Nice. Okay, Toy Chica bringing the cake. Bro, that's great. That's a crazy joke. Oh man, I'm not stressed at all. What do you mean? While we've got this cutscene, I'm gonna take a hydration break. I don't know why the first one didn't play. Alright, so we have Bonnie's criminal side eye and then Chica's death stare. Well, I think this is where the other withers start coming in, so I might die at least once here. Okay, bye Kibia. Have a good one.
Hello? See, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite.
Speaking of the hallway.
They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was
Already?
scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know? But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle.
The mango.
Okay, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumors.
Maybe I should start doing more flash cycles here.
Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close.
She's back
Okay,
out
well
there.
anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Bonnie's gone. That's Balloon Boy moving, I think. Foxy's gone. That's good. Right, I think Bonnie has left vent, Withered Bonnie, so... But I don't think you see him appear, so... Someone just moved. I should probably start get used to flicking my mask more often, like that. For the withereds. Who is in the ventilation? Damn, that went down quick. Oh no, okay, that was slow, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're good though. Damn, the box is winding down fast. Right, if I can get rid of Foxy from the hallway, I'll take a second to get this wound a bit more. Chewie, please go away. Balloon Boy. Someone's still out there somewhere, I just don't know where. There's also the Withered Chica just kind of appears sometimes. Who's in the fence? Nobody yet, nobody yet. Okay, Withered Freddy. Not a big deal. There's Chica again. That might have been who was in the vents then. Freddy's old wrinkly ass is in the way, so I can't see if Foxy's actually in the hallway or not. That probably means he is. Or that's just Freddy moving. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a sign that Foxy's out there. Oh, that was a terrible flick. I missed the button there. Alright, yeah, just assume that Foxy is in the hallway every time, I think, is the play. How much would it let me wind? I think that's him again. And now somebody is in the vent. Who is in my ventilation? Freaking balloon boy. Alright, let's just wait until I get my light back up. Or it might be Withered Chica because I can't see her come down the hallway. Someone's moving around in there. Oh, hello. That's why I like to, that's why I like to make sure that I get rid of, I like to make sure I double check my vents. Just because of that asshole. He likes to just appear sometimes. Withered Freddy is just kind of not doing anything, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, that was Withered Chica. Nice, bro. We are doing very well here today. This is a good one. We might end up with a short stream. I'm not gonna lie. They're now just giving me the death stare. Isn't Golden Freddy supposed to be in this one, or is that the next? Oh, there he is. He has arrived. Mr. Golden Schlong himself. Right. Yeah, I know. We're probably gonna die here soon. I'm gonna get a death, at least, surely. Jesus, that's winding down so quickly.
Oh,
Mangle was already in prize corner, which means Mangle is active.
There's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know what I said. I've got an itch.
Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronic side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids.
Right, I kind of want Foxy gone, I'm not gonna lie. Like that.
Stare. Anyway, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
Right, I think that's Mangle moving through a room. Foxy's back out there. I forget who's active this night, but I think night 4 is a little bit more lenient on the aggression here, because we're leading up into night 5. Right, someone's in the vents. Probably Mangle, I would assume. I would assume that's Mangle leaving now. Right, I want my light up before I, She's back in the hallway. Is she coming again? Right, I think that's Foxy disappearing, hopefully. Yeah. I didn't hear Balloon Boy leave, which is a little bit concerning. Great, Foxy's back. So let's get a flash on him. No, it's not Foxy, it's Bonnie. Right, Balloon Boy's back, and I think Foxy's back now again. Yeah. And I gotta start flicking because Bonnie's in the vents. Fuck, that was so slow. I think we're good. I need some decent winding here. I need a good winding. I do. I do. Right, I think we're gonna get with a Chica here soon, because there's someone moving in the vents and I don't know who it is. Someone's really shifting around in there. There's the Discord. What Kibia was asking me earlier. There's Mangle again, that's fine. Come on. Okay, it's just Bonnie. And I think Bonnie's in the vents now. Oh, it was Chica, okay. Don't need to be flashing that much. There's Bonnie. Mr. Blue Man himself. Enjoy your tuna, Mega Man. Don't care who's in there, I just want to deal with this. I think that's Foxy again. No, okay, we're good. Mangle is active on me this time. Foxy's back out there. I can be a little bit more careless with my my flashlight because I've been doing really good at conserving it. Mangle. Go away, please. Okay, that's fine. I think that might be with a Chica in the vent again. Alright, let's get flashlight back up before we dip back into cams. Back to with it, Freddy, okay. Yeah, I thought so. We got a flash out there, so that's fine. Great, Balloon Boy's back in my vents, dude. That child is annoying as hell. Okay. Damn. Whew. Almost there, huh? Right, I'm gonna take another hydration break. What's up, Muppet? How we doing? Staring into my soul. Bro, really? Okay, thank you for the hydrate. I'll do it again. Yeah, this is where things get rough. And not in a way I would like. Holy shit, this thing is going fast.
Oh,
Hello,
hey,
hello.
Good job, night 5. Hey, keep a close eye on...
I'm gonna mute for this one. I want to focus.
Hello.
Balloon Boy already? Shit. Just keep an eye on that balloon bitch. Foxy in the hallway, I assume? Bro, I swear I just saw Foxy turn purple. I think that's just my eyes fucking up. I didn't actually mean to flick down there, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Foxy's gone. I'm hearing a lot of Balloon Boy, but I'm not seeing him. Someone's in the hallway, probably Foxy. Who was screwing me over last time I got to night 5? Well, you're an asshole. I don't like you. Fucking Balloon Boy, dude. And the box is going down, dude. I just need to wind. I think Bonnie just hit the vents as well. We've got ads coming soon, by the way. What is a way you would like? Well, I don't feel inclined to answer that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude. Okay, this is getting stressful now. Yeah, I know, the box. Dude, please. Alright, we made a box recovery. I'm glad. That's good. I need whoever is in there to just appear right now. Dude, please, let me get my light back up. Okay, it's just Bonnie. We take that. I'm gonna get Toy Cheeked soon. And then probably Bonnie as well. Oh, just everyone, dude. Everyone at once. Please go away. Fuck. I think that was too slow. Okay, we're good. I need to wind that box as much as I can. Bro, Balloon Boy is active right now. Oh, that was... I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck, man. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. We're still alive. We're still going. Let me get the damn light up, please. That was slow. That was definitely too slow. No, I'm still alive somehow. Dude, let me get the damn light up. I'm just trying to deal with Foxy, dude. Right, just assume that Foxy is out there. Because I can't see him with Freddy's fat ass in the way. Alright, good flick, good flick. Shit. Need this gone, like, right now. Good timing, good timing. Foxy's becoming an issue because I can't use that damn light. Get more vent movement as well. Mangle again. Let me get the light up for Foxy. Please. Please. There we go. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, is just a fat rat suffering immensely. Bro, I might run out of flashlight here, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Bonnie's in the vents now. Well, rub me down and call me best girl. Holy shit. Deathless run, dude. Deathless run. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm stressed out my mind now. Good Lord above. You don't need to worry about a thing that I just said, huh? I need my fan on, like, right now. Oh, man. Absolutely not. Holy shit, dude. Like, it's not even, like, being scared. It's just, like, managing, like, 1,000 different things at once. This game is one of the most packed of the FNAF... like, the FNAF games until you get to, like, FNAF 6 and, Ultimate Custom Night, obviously. Like, there are 10 animatronics in FNAF 5. I think that excludes Golden Freddy as well, so 11 in total. God. Feel free to clip it if you want. I'll make a sound clip out of it. This is why I say clip stuff, because I say sus shit and then I'll turn it into audio clips for you. Or I'll clip it later if you don't. Just make sure you clip it right. Man, that was good. I'm happy with that. That was really good. A deathless run on my second time playing this game. I don't think I have the confidence for Night 6, I'm not gonna lie. Especially since I'm not really sure how to deal with Golden Freddy. I'm not confident about Golden Freddy, and I know that he's active on Night 6, and oh man. I just need like a good breather and some time with my fan. Oh man, Jesus. I wasn't expecting it to go that fast, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you could probably hear my my fan going right now. Again, apologies if you can. I was thinking, like, I'm gonna need the fan running while I'm playing the game because I'm stressed and I'm sweating like crazy. But then if I have the fan running, I can't hear the audio cues properly, so I just had to suck it up and bear it. Oh man. That was good. I'm happy with that. A completely deathless go. Let's have it. Now I decide what it's going to take for you to convince me to play Night 6. Which, honestly, I don't think there's anything you can do, because this night is hell, and Night 5 was stressful enough. Right, let me just check if the dog wants to come in. Come on, Poop. Lie down. Man. Like, you do not understand how stressful that can be when you're not, like, playing it. Like, it's just, like, it's taking care of 1,000 things at once. You've also got to consider the luck factor. Because nobody is guaranteed to move. It's always a case of, like, there's a little bit of randomness in there. And, oh, dude, having the light go down so often, I'm just trying to get a flash on Foxy before I pull the cameras up, because I know that he's, that's the only way to deal with him. And everybody's moving around in the hallways. I can't use the light, so I don't know if it counts. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, so I'm actually not aware if flashing the light when it's disabled counts as a flash on Foxy or not. I would assume it would be really unfair if you just couldn't use the light for like most of the night and Foxy was standing there the whole time. I assume it would be unfair and it would just count anyway, but dude. Yeah, let's see if I can think of something that it will take for you to convince me to play Night 6. I will put it on the table, but I'm really not sure. Because Golden Freddy is going to be an issue. For God's sake, dog. Go and lie down. Hey! Chew! Go and lie... Go on then. Out. Go on. Go away. That's a bit above your pay grade. What was that? Just trying to convince me to play Night 6? Yeah. Probably it's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to lie, I don't have anything else planned, so this might just be a short stream where I end it here today. And it is hot. It's hot out and I don't want to be streaming for too long because I'm actually dying. I also just finished my drink. Ah, the question about Foxy and the light. Fair enough. How about this? I will, Here, let me exit out the game and then switch over to my stuff here. What I will do is I will play Minecraft as planned on Saturday. And I will think, if I can think of something for you guys to do to convince me to play Night 6, I will play Night 6 at the end of Sunday's stream. Or maybe the beginning, and then we'll do the React segment after. How does that sound? I'm thinking we're going to have a short stream today. Because it's really hot out here. and my drink just ran out, and there's only so long I can bear using this fan with it wrapped around my neck the way it is. But I don't have anything else planned, and I don't want to kind of just wing it and not enjoy the rest of this stream, especially considering it's so hot. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might end early today, have a short one today, and then we'll, I think temperatures are going to be a little bit better, maybe, on the weekend. Let me check. So we'll have a nice Minecraft stream on Saturday, and then I will think of some kind of incentive to play Night 6 of FNAF 2, and if we reach it, I will play it either at the beginning or end of Sunday stream, before or after the React segment, which I don't have anything planned for yet, by the way. Oh, I just remembered out of nowhere. Hundo, we also wanted to brainstorm ideas for the celebration stream, or the long stream that I might do when I get that weekend free. So yeah, we gotta brainstorm ideas for that. I completely forgot about that, huh? Oopsie. Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually do that long stream on Friday. It might start late, but it will run for a while. I just gotta get a couple things sorted out. How much torch are you looking for? A pleasant amount. Just like a mild amount, you know? So we'll figure something out for that, but we can take that to DMs. We don't have to discuss it right now. On a scale of 1 to 10. I mean, I'm easy to rest either between like a 3 or a 7. There's a good dench. A good dench. But yeah, I'm very happy to end the stream on the absolute high of beating Five Nights at Freddy's 2 deathless on my second playthrough. I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, it's so warm out here today. It's gonna be warm for the rest of the weekend, but I'll see what I can do about it. I've got this little fan now. I'll have plenty of water at my side, so we'll do a long Minecraft stream on Saturday, and then we will do Sunday's React segment, which will probably be more Daily Dose because I don't have anything planned yet. Then again, I did get a nice juicy copyright claim off of Daily Dose for the music that he used in one of the videos I watched, but that's fine. But yeah, so we'll probably do Daily Dose, or maybe we'll do like unusual memes or something like that. And yeah, if I can come up with something for you guys to do to convince me to do Night 6 of FNAF 2, I will do that on Sunday stream as well. There's the XDC. I was waiting for it. Well, for now, I think I'm gonna head off and just sort of enjoy some coolness. I need to air out my ears because they're getting so stuffy under these headphones. So no raid today because I don't have a raid target. So yeah, I am going to leave it there, I think. And like I say, I'll see you on Saturday, same time as usual for Minecraft, more of the mod pack we've been playing. Alright. Well, have a good rest of your day, everybody, or night, or evening, or time zone appropriate phrase, wherever you might be. Have a good one. I will see you on Saturday. Bye bye. Bye. Do I have? No, I don't have the Doro heart. I do have Doro beam though. There you go. Have a Doro beam. Bye. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. As always, appreciate it. Apologies for the shorter stream, but it's hot out here and I'm dying, so. Okay. Bye bye. Bye.